What it do, baby? Hello, everyone. My name is Steve, and this is a new YouTube channel I'm creating called Light Upon a Table. The reason why I want to become a content creator for the board game community is to share so many experiences and memories with you guys the same way that I have created those with other content creators. The openness and the amazing feedback that people are willing to accept has created a community where we all grow together and experience all these new amazing games that come out, and there's nothing more fun than that. Now, if you want to learn the meaning behind the name Light Upon a Table and a little bit more info and backstory on why I'm starting the channel, you'll find that in a separate video. A link will be in the description. I don't know how to do the up in the corner thing yet. Now we're gonna talk about a game that brought me back to the hobby. So I used to play board games a long time ago. Unfortunately, due to some things that happened in my life, I had to give that up. But overall, I missed it. I always thought about it. It was just such a fun time, and nothing could ever replace those moments that I shared with the people I played board games with. But to bring you back a little bit, one day I was at Target with my family and we were shopping for exploding kittens, and then I came across this game with beautiful artwork, and I showed it to my family and they were like, what is that? What even is that? And then I'm like, this is a board game. I explained to them that this is not a board game like like Monopoly or Risk. At that moment, I explained to my family how I used to play board games in the past and how it was such a fun time for me, and they were open to it. They were like, let's try it, let's buy it. Every game that we play gets compared to this game just a little bit as far as how would you rate it compared to. And it's just a family favorite game at this point. I will say that if it was not for me passing by this game and picking it up, I probably would have never came back into the hobby and experienced all these many other games that I've bought since then, which we'll be reviewing. So stay tuned for that. So the game in question is FlameCraft. The art makes you feel like you could just jump into the world. It tells a story without you even being in there. Just the way that the characters show expression, happiness, emotion on their faces, and the way that the world is interacting together with the dragons. It just tells a story, and that's the type of art that I love and appreciate. And that is the nostalgia that I felt when I looked at the cover of this game and passed by it. It reminded me of the cover of Small World and how you just see the characters on the front and you're like, okay, like they mean business. Now, besides the art, what are some things that I really liked? Well, for me, the shop abilities are amazing. They're so fun. Of course, you start out with your starter shop abilities, but once you get better into the game, you could like mix those out and then put the matching goods icon in as a shop. The other shops that you can unlock that are not a goods icon are they're just so much everything. Like just when you start comboing shops and when you just start adding more shops in, it just feels so amazing, especially because some shops kind of let you combo. Just depends on what's there, but definitely like just love it. Love the promo shops too. Like, geez, to add on to the shops, enchanting a shop feels so magical. When you go and enchant a shop that has a full shop of dragons and fire all of them up, you just feel the power of the shop, and you know they're working hard to bring you so many abilities that you can do. What I don't like, there's not too much to not like about this game. I honestly love everything about it, but there is small little minor improvements that I felt like could be made. The first thing for me is it can get a little messy when you really start to get more dragons in town and enchant, because then you got to tuck the enchantments behind the shop, and then the more that you get, it just starts to move a little bit, and it's not really a big deal, but it's just something that I was just a little agitated with. Since we already have the dragon abilities on the back of your player aid, instead of having cards to put down on the shop, instead of having dragon cards to put down in the shop, I would have liked tokens instead. And you probably could have still kept the names on the dragons, which would have been super cute. My family and I actually love that part. And whenever we play a dragon, we don't say like, I'm gonna play the meat dragon. We say the name of the dragon and play it. So instead of slipping the enchantment behind the shop, I would have liked enchantment specific tokens that look just like the good, but they could have been like probably a little bit bigger or different. And what we were thinking was like if you enchant like the diamond shop, then you get a bigger diamond token and it's got like glitter on it, or it's shiny, and then you would put that on top of the shop in place of just tucking an enchantment card behind the shop. So like I said, it's not really a major issue, but it's just a personal preference that I feel like could have at least even added a little bit more to the aesthetic to show like how beautiful a shop has became once it has been enchanted, especially when you've got 3 on there and you're just like, wow, okay, I've got 3 shiny goods above the shop to show how beautiful and magnificent it is. That to me just would have been super interesting to see that. All right, with all that being said, that's my take. But Light Upon a Table is not just a channel where I'll be reviewing. I also want to add in my family because they too said they want to be a part of it. Probably not every video, but they said that they would like to join in. And for this one, my daughter, Robin, wants to give you her take, her review on this game also.
Hi guys, my name is Robin, and this is my take in the FlameCraft video. Today, I'll be showing the FlameCraft, but a little story about myself. The reason why I got into board games was because of my dad. Anyway, my story is I did play board games with my family. Back when I was little, I played Uno, Monopoly, stuff like that. As Dad told, we were in the market looking for something called an Exploding Kitten, and Dad stumbled upon this. We all really love this game. I love the art, which it feels like you really jump into the world. It just feels so magical. I love the dragons especially, but I especially love the crystal dragon. And let me just bring it over. See? I was thinking maybe the dragons can have special powers. I don't know. It's up to the creators though. I really love everything. It's so cute and it's all adorable. I especially love the dragons. My final rating is 10 out of 10. I really love this. I hope you like this and subscribe. Goodbye.
Thanks so much for stopping by. If you like this content and this review, be sure to subscribe, support us in any way that you can, and we'll be here to share so many memories and experiences with you guys, the board game community. All right, everybody, have a good one.